ladies and gentlemen, from May, the middle of May, when the schedule came out, all the way up till now, I've said the same thing. If the Saints lost to the Panthers in week one, the season was pretty much over. You could bank on it. Today, I mean, they came out and, I got to give them credit. They played well. They played extremely well. There were not a lot of mistakes from top to bottom. Offensively, I thought we were well balanced. I thought that we ran the ball very effectively. I thought that the decisions from Derek Carr were a lot more sharp than you would typically see. And keeping in mind, I understand it's the Panthers, it's the worst team in football. And, just from watching this game, it doesn't look like they're going to be any better. But the principle that I'm really putting emphasis on is that we came out and beat a bad team the way we were supposed to beat. And for that, absolute credit in the world to Dennis Allen and the Saints. Listen, I'm happy. I'm proud with the win. I'm extremely satisfied. I cannot say enough of how grateful I am that we did not sugarcoat and take this team lightly. We came out and we dominated from start to finish, from top to bottom. There was absolutely no point in this game where I was concerned. And you can look in all three phases and find a positive and a reason to why each phase of the game did their job and played to the full extent. Special teams, Blake Groupie, 4 for 4, kicked two 50-plus yard field goals, two 40-plus yard field goals. Can't say enough about that effort. Offensively, we were well-balanced, had almost 400 yards of offense. We may have even exceeded it, I'm not quite sure. But ran the ball effectively, threw the ball effectively. I can't complain in that department. Defensively, what more can I say? 3 takeaways. I think we had about 4 or 5 sacks. It was just beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. I literally could not have asked them to play any more better than they did. And I want to believe that offensively, at least, it's the addition of Clint Kubiak and what he presents and the versatility that he presents. You're not seeing the frustration and obvious play calling that we did with Pete Carmichael. And for that's I got to give all the props in the world to Clint Kubiak. And for this game and for the sake of the season, I can't believe I'm saying this, but who knows? We might be something. We might be something. So, obviously, I don't want to get in over my head, okay? I don't want to get in over my head. It's a dominating win. It's awesome. It's beautiful. And how are all you guys doing? I see all you guys. Goose, my dude. Who dat? What's up, man? Brute Saint, what's good? John Moore, whew, man. To lose a game when where the opposing team scores 6 field goals, that's tough, dude. That's tough, man. Daniel, what's good, buddy? Who dat? Brute Saint, what's good? I already said. Jerry, my guy, what's good? Erwin Curtis, my grandma's bingo hall could have beaten the Panthers. You're probably not lying, dude. What's up, Twitch? How you doing? Sports Productions, what's good? Fly Eagles Fly for life, what's good, man? I can't complain today. I can't complain. There's nothing to complain about. We played in, if not a flawless game, I would say 95% without any mistakes. Like I said, all 3 phases looked excellent. And I know you're playing the worst team in football in the Carolina Panthers. And, I'm assuming they're going to be pretty bad this year, too. But I mean, to beat them this bad, I thought we were going to struggle today. I did. I thought we were going to come out and beat them like 16-13, something of that nature. I didn't think we were going to beat them 47-10. So to beat a bad team and convincingly, to me, it is a good indicator for this team. So I'm hoping that this can carry on going forward into future weeks, and I'm hoping that we can start a good trend and a good pattern. But I'm trying not to make a big deal of this. I mean, it's the Panthers, okay? Derek Carr had arguably the best game that he's ever had in a Saints uniform, 3 touchdowns. So, I mean, I really can't complain. I cannot complain. We got things done. What's up, Caleb? How you doing, man? A fast start. I mean, Shaheed, 59-yard touchdown, which I'm not going to lie, it looked like Trevor Penning was holding on the right, but, I mean, I guess we got away with it. Hopefully that's not a trend, because we're not going to get away with that forever. You and me both know. Marshawn Lattimore, did he get hurt today? I didn't see him get hurt. I was at the game. I didn't see him get hurt. If he did get hurt, I mean, I didn't see it. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I was there, or I just wasn't paying attention. I didn't see him get hurt. I mean, was he hurt? Alvin Kamara ran the ball for over 100 yards. So wait, so he did get hurt? Because when you're at the game, you're not hearing like, I might have been I might have been getting a snack or something. I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't paying attention to that. Sorry. When you're watching TV, they report all that. They tell you what's going on in the sidelines. I don't see any of that crap. Okay, I'm watching the field. All right, unless it's like blatantly obvious that there's an injury on the field, I'm not gonna know about it. Okay, but I mean, I really could not have asked for a better performance. Okay, I got you, Caleb. Well, man, and for all goodness sake, I'm hoping that he's all right. Oh, man, I hope that he's all right. But, I mean, goodness gracious, dude, I can't, I mean, that's probably the best game I've seen the Saints play in years, dude. I mean, years. That's what I'm saying, who dat? Like, I don't think I missed anything. I mean, if he did, I'm hoping it's minor. But, I'm just happy we got the win, guys. We're 1-0, start the season off strong, and the first game is behind us. Oh, yeah, Brute Saint. This game was probably about the best game we've played since, like, that Eagles game 48-7 when we beat them that bad. Or whenever we beat the Bengals 51-4, whatever you want to call it. I haven't seen a game this dominant in a while. Yeah, so Nathan, yeah, man, that's tough, dude. That was a tough game to be on the losing side of. So sorry about that, man. Yeah, John Moore, your boy was talking smack in the group chat, bro. Your boy was talking all that smack. He's pretty quiet now. Bro. So I'm just hoping that I can keep that up, bro. I'm hoping that I can keep it up. But yeah, I know. I'm glad I picked him. I was about to pick I forgot who was on the board. It was out of him and another kicker. I was about to pick the other kicker. But yeah, man, I'm glad that Boswell, and I mean, I know it was at the expense of you guys, but I'm glad that Boswell got me that nice little boost. I mean, John, bro, I picked the Pittsburgh Steelers to beat you guys week 1. I felt like it was a game that there was a chance you guys were going to drop. And, I mean, all these expectations with all the Falcon fans. I saw Slitta make a video saying, we better dominate, and we better dominate the Steelers, and this, that, and the third, and Rise Up ATL was also saying he expects them to beat them pretty bad and handedly and comfortably. I mean, I didn't think that was going to happen. And obviously, I thought you guys had a better shot playing Justin Fields than Russell Wilson. I mean, Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. And you guys still lost. I mean, I really don't know what more to say. That was just I did pick you guys to lose that game. So, I'm not necessarily surprised. I thought with Fields playing that you guys would have a better shot to win. So, yeah, dude, once it was 17-zip, I kind of felt like, okay, this is going to be a good game for us. So, yeah, it was a complete game. There was absolutely nothing to complain about. I felt Alontae Taylor with 3 sacks, bro. That's insane. 3 sacks for Alontae Taylor. And Bryce Young, dude, I'm sorry, man. That guy is I don't think he's going to be that good, dude. I don't think he's good. I think that was a complete mistake drafting him first overall. I think the right decision would have been to draft C.J. Stroud, man. I mean, seriously, man. If you guys would have drafted C.J. Stroud, I feel like it would have been better for you guys. I don't think Bryce Young is a good quarterback. Rise up ATL, bro. I said it. I'm impressed in the fact that we came out and beat a bad team by as much as we did. I'm impressed that we didn't lay down and underestimate this team. I'm impressed in the sense that this is typically something that the Saints would not do. And I'm impressed in the fact that you would think that the Panthers and Saints would be a little bit more evenly matched or a little bit more able to keep up with each other than you saw in today's game. So the fact that we came out and just beat them by 37 points in the fashion that we did was very hopeful and encouraging for me. However, they are the Panthers, okay? And they're probably going to be one of the worst teams in football, if not the worst team again. So I'm not trying to get too ahead of myself with this, okay? We got a tough schedule coming up. I'm hoping that we can get a few of these next 4, like 2 out of 4. If we can get 2 out of 4, I'd say we're in pretty good shape, okay? Even 2 and 3 going into Week 6 against Tampa Bay, as weird as that sounds, I think if we can be 2 and 3 and get through this tough stretch, I'd say that'd be a pretty good bargain, okay? So we just got to find a way to not be 1 and 4 at the end of these next 4, at the end of Week 5. So it was encouraging. It was hopeful. However, you're not going to play the Panthers every week, okay? So I got to try my best to take this with a grain of salt. I'm impressed that we didn't just win 16-13, if that makes sense. So that's kind of where I'm at. I thought Derek Carr played one of his better games as a New Orleans Saint with 3 touchdown tosses. Alvin Kamara over 100 yards running the ball. Jamal Williams actually scored a touchdown. And the defense got 3 takeaways. Alontae Taylor, 3 sacks. I'm talking too much. I'm very impressed, man. I'm very satisfied. I think you might want to change that 5 to a 7, Nathan. 0-17, because there's 17 NFL games. Yeah, Chase was quiet, but I did see him on the field, so it was nice to see him out there. Yeah, you're right about that, Caleb. You're right about that. Well, Greg, it's we'll see when that time gets over here, but I'm not counting my chickens before my eggs hatch. I'm worried about the Dallas Cowboys next week, and I'm hopeful that we can compete with them. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. Okay, rise up, bro. I mean, we talked about it earlier, dude. I told you how I felt. I felt like the Steelers were a dangerous game. I thought that you guys had a better shot to win with Justin Fields. That's the scary part, dude. I thought if Russ played, you guys were going to lose. When Justin Fields announced that he was playing, whenever they announced Justin Fields was playing, I thought you guys had a better shot, dude. I even told you earlier, man. Felt like you guys should definitely win. Now, I didn't change my pick, though. I kept my pick. But that Steelers-Falcons game kind of went how I expected it. I expected it to be a relatively low-scoring game. So I figured that that kind of game would be like that. But hey man, just like us, you guys got a tough schedule coming up too, dude. I mean, it don't get easy for you guys. You got to go to Philadelphia week 2. Then you got Kansas City coming in, bro. I mean, as weird as it sounds, you're in a division to where I feel like even if you start 0-3, it's not the end of the world. As weird as that sounds. But I don't know, man. You don't want to start 0-3. But it's a very possible chance that you do start 0-3 with the competition you got coming up. I mean, do you feel good about going into Philadelphia week 2? I would not. Do you feel good hosting the the Kansas City Chiefs in week 3? I would not. And then you got us coming to town, and I mean, realistically, that should be the game that you think about, okay, we got to definitely win that one. So, yeah. Falcons, man, you guys are behind the 8 ball a little early. I think this was a game that you probably had to have. But it's still early, like you said. So, we'll see how it all shakes out. But it definitely is deflating to lose on field goals. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You give up 6 field goals in the game, you should win that game. So, with that being said, tough loss for Atlanta, but I did pick Pittsburgh to win, so I was right on that. I was not right on the Colts. I thought the Colts were going to beat Houston, and it looked like they had a shot for a while, but it didn't happen. Let's see what other games was I incorrect about. That Bills game looked like it was going to go south real quick, but Josh Allen got me my fantasy points, so I'm good about that. I'm happy with that. Let's see. What else happened today that I was not expecting? I knew that Bears-Titans game was going to be closer than people thought. Looked like the Titans were going to win. Jacksonville-Miami. That game was interesting. Oh, dude, the Patriots-Bengals, bro. Oh, man. Wow. That was unbelievably shocking, dude. I didn't think they were going to lose to the Patriots. I felt like they could struggle. I didn't think they were going to lose, though. So that was probably the shock of the week. I had the Giants beating Minnesota. I thought the Giants would beat Minnesota. That didn't even come close to happening. So, I mean, damn. Here you go. I had Cleveland beating Dallas, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen either. It's 20-3 Dallas right now. So that's it's not looking good for the Browns. It's not looking good for the Browns. I'm not sure what the score is in all the other games. Oh, the Raiders and Chargers 9-7. Yeah, dude, Derek Carr 19 for 23. I know he only had 200 yards throwing, but I mean he was pretty precise with his throwing. So I mean, I'll give him that. I think that's when you have exactly 200 yards and 4 touchdown throws, that's about that's 20 total fantasy points. So I mean, it's nothing to 20 points something, because I know he did run a time or two. So he had a little bit over 20 fantasy points. So I mean, it's okay, I guess, but you'd like to see more yards, but 3 touchdown throws, the efficiency he had, I'll take that. Let's see what else. I had that Philadelphia Green Bay game. I thought Green Bay was going to win that game. They didn't win. Yeah, I got the Giants and Vikings game wrong. Bengals and Patriots game wrong. Texans Colts game wrong, and I think I got one more. Forgot what it was though. Let's see, who else played today? Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. I don't remember who else played. I got the Dolphins game right. Titans, Jaguars. Yeah. I can't remember all of them, but anyway, you get the point. You get the point. So with that being said, I mean, well, yeah, Taysom only had 6 fantasy points, but he did run the ball pretty well, I thought. Yeah, I got the Bears game right. I had the Bears winning. There's one more game I didn't get right. Let's see, Giants, Vikings, I got wrong. Bengals game I got wrong. The Packers game I got wrong, and I got one more wrong. I just forgot what it was. It'll come back later. I don't got time to sit there and think about it. Anyway, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Saints are 1-0, and I'm happy. I'm happy with the effort, man. I'm happy with the effort. Does this mean that it's going to be a great season? Not necessarily. Doesn't mean that, but it's the start that we needed. I'll say that, okay? It's definitely the start that we needed. We didn't need to beat Carolina 17-13 or 20-19. You know, none of that BS, none of that close game BS. We had to come out and smack them around and really set a tone going forward. Because if we would have won by like 3 points or whatever, dude, that wouldn't have been a good indicator at all. It would have been a win nonetheless, but it would not have been a good indicator. So, Saints start the season strong. We're 1-0. I'll be back sometime this week, guys. Very happy. I'm going to enjoy this win. And then next week we got the Dallas Cowboys. So it ought to be fun, folks. You guys take it easy. And good luck to all of you guys and your teams going forward. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Deuces.